All right. Hey guys, Semper Fi here with another little bit of a video. Today we have a crazy amalgam of ring tricks that you're going to be able to use to impress your friends and family. Ring tricks seem to work well on the algorithm, and luckily for you guys, I'm going to show you 3 ring tricks that you could use to impress your friends, family at the next bar mitzvah that you attend. So for this, you're obviously going to need a ring. Now, unluckily for me, I'm going to use this female ring that I wear because I'm a magician and I'm different. Hey guys, if you guys like to learn magic on a weekly basis, check out the PigCake Card Academy. 2 videos a week. What? Every single week, over 150 videos already available to you the instant you sign on. For how much? $5 a month. What? That's a pair of safety scissors a month. You could definitely go out without purchasing safety scissors for 1 month, support your boy Piggy, and get some hot magic while you're at it. But that's enough yabbering. Let's just get into the clamoring. So here's a cool trick you can show your mom at the next bar mitzvah party that you guys choose to house consensually. What you do is that you show her one of these thumb tips that you bought. You bought a thumb tip from the magic store, and you could actually do some fun magic tricks with your thumb tip. Here's one thing you could do. You actually take it out and remove it from your entire limb. And if you want, you could even squeeze it into shin limb, or in this case, a shin ring. You see that? That's turns into a solid steel ring. A solid steel ring. And what can we do with a solid steel ring? I hear you asking there in Virgin Land. Well, you could do many things, one of which is magic tricks. You see, the first thing I could do is I could take it and supposedly place it, give it a blow, and you see it jumps to the thumb. You see that? Against my black shirt, my person of color shirt. I'll show you again because I'm sure you were too busy cleaning the peanut butter off your chin to see the first effect. So here's the second one. I'll just put it back in the hand, and you see it actually jumps back. So it almost seems like magic if you really think about it. I'll do it one more time for you guys just to make sure. See, it jumps, but this time to the other thumb. What a great trick. What a great premise. What a great country we live in. Hey there, I'm sure you want to learn this crazy good card trick. And luckily for you, I'm the man to do it. That's right, me, PigCake Rodriguez, here in the flesh. If you guys like magic tricks, you should definitely consider liking the video and subscribing so you could trick YouTube into thinking that my channel is actually better than it is. Right? Alex Pendrea, Chris Ramsey, Xavier Spade, Nick Suriano, 52 cards, Miss Mag 822, Jay Sankey, Evan Era TV, Jarek 120, Anna de Guzman. That last one doesn't really count. So what you do here is you're going to do the classic little bit of a thumb, the thumb off of your thumb, and then you're going to produce an object from it. This is an idea that goes back to me, bitch. This is something I thought of not so long ago, but I thought it was an interesting premise because a lot of people tend to say, oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. It does. It's a good opener. Trust me, do it. Do it, and you're going to see that it's going to get you the phone number more so than taking out your expensive deck of second, first playing cards from your protected plastic sleeve at the bar. Alright, you know who you are. So first things first, you're going to take the item that you're going to produce and you're going to place it into finger palm of the right hand. In this case, I'm placing it at the ring over here so that when I do the actual thumb move, you notice that it's hidden. It's hidden. You can't see it. Now, luckily for me, I have a little bit of a girl ring, but that's because I have female tendencies. I'm one with my feminine side. Some of you guys might not be in tune with your feminine side, and you might have these big old honking rings to show your masculinity as if you're Johnny Depp. Well, if that's the case, then you might want to have a more of a closed grip with your finger palm as opposed to having me, which is a more of an open grip in this El Vato gangster style palm that I'm holding. But notice that the freedom of this finger palm allows you to supposedly take this illusion where you're just bending your thumb around your forefinger. You're bending this thumb, and you're making it seem like the thumb is separating from the rest of the phalange. That's a nice little bit of the illusion you're trying to convey here. Now, if you take the thumb off and you just squeeze it in the hand, it really does look like it turns into a ring. Now, of course, this turns it from a silly gag into an actual viable magic trick. So you have that expectations that you're taking in a wave. So they first lower their expectations and they say, oh wow, this guy's a kids show magician, I should really keep him away from my kids. And then you raise it when you produce the ring, which leads you perfectly into the next ring move, which is a ring vanish that takes advantage of the property of a ring. And we're going to go into the explanation for that right now after the swirl transition. Swirl transition. Whoa, yeah, look at that production value you could only get from PigCake Rodriguez. No other channel is going to give you that production value, right? Exactly, that's what I thought. So here you're going to do a little bit of a false transfer move with the thumb. You notice that the properties of a ring allow you to, just by putting your thumb and holding it in this position, by just bending the ring back, it almost gets placed on the thumb. But you notice that if you wrap your hand around it like it's some sort of cradled adolescent, it almost seems like the ring is in this hand, but really, guess what? It's in this hand. You really should pay more attention. But that's done by just doing the simple action of using my thumb to bend the ring back, which is going to place it on the thumb. I can now let go of my fingers. Again, this is done as my left hand closes around the ring. So this is the exposed view as it's taking place. My hand comes down in a natural position. I could do one of these PG rub moves and show it to be gone. Now, if you want, you can make it look like it jumps to the other hand by doing the Ed Marlowe OK thumbs up move. That's simply done by, after doing the false transfer, making it disappear, just putting your thumb up. I think you guys are capable of that. Leave in the comments below if you think you're capable of that. Me personally, I think you guys are not capable of a lot of things, but this, you're definitely capable of. So that just looks like this when done at speed. It looks like the ring jumps from this hand to the thumb of this hand in this very consensual, okay, white power position. So one more time at speed. You are bending the ring back on the thumb as you close your hand around the ring, dropping this hand down, doing a little bit of a magic move, showing it to be gone, and then if you want, you could extend your thumb and show that the ring had in fact jumped from your empty hand to the thumb. Whoa, another swirl transition. What are you, Michael Bay? What are you, award-winning director Michael Bay? That's kind of crazy. No, I'm PigCake. I make magic videos. So the last move is this right here, where you're doing a little bit of a false transfer to the hand. However, you're keeping the ring in the hand. That's the secret. That's the secret of the amazing vanishing ring trick. So here, all you're going to do is you're going to take advantage of the larger motion covering the small action principle, which is something I make use of extensively in my sex life. But luckily for you guys, we're just going to do it with the ring here. You could look at my other account, PigCake68, on the other website to look for that particular tutorial. But for this particular tutorial, it's just going to be very, very simple. The only action that's going to take place is your thumb is going to dip inside of your hand. You're going to leave the ring in, and you're going to come back out with nothing. Now, of course, to you and me, that move seems like everyone's going to notice it. But you're going to cover that in the action of dipping your hand down and putting the ring apparently into the other hand. So the larger motion of dipping down and coming back up is going to cover the smaller motion of this hand going in and coming back out with nothing. So you see, done at speed, it looks like a very effective vanish of that particular ring. Oh boy, man, if I could jump on myself, I would. But here's a little bit of a twist you could do at the end, because you can make the ring appear back on the thumb, supposedly throwing it up into the air. All you're going to do is dip down into your hand, re-put the ring back on the thumb, and it looks like it jumped back in. So at speed, that looks like this. See that? It just looks like it vanishes from the left hand and reappeared back on the right hand. And if you have a clever spectator that's paying extra close attention, you could get him with this little bit where you actually simulate the action of doing the false transfers before, but you generally put the ring into the left hand. And in this case, the expectancy is for the ring to appear back in this hand. However, because you've bluffed their bluff, you can now simply dip your thumb into the actual ring itself, and instead of producing it from this hand, you could produce it from this hand, thus having a little bit of a twist, of an M. Night Shyamalan style twist for this ring sequence. And if you noticed, all three combine together to make a little bit of a nice little bit of a hot ring routine that you could use to impress the ladies at the nightclub that you go to. So next time you're at the nightclub, don't talk to them like a human. Show them a card trick or a ring trick. Whoa, and we've come to the outro of this video. I don't know if you guys know this, but your boy's streaming He's streaming every Wednesday and every Sunday at 9 p.m. when WrestleMania isn't on Sunday night, which happened to have been the previous week. However, I am trying to keep a regular bit of a streaming schedule. So every Wednesday and every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, your boy's going to be streaming here on YouTube. So make sure to hit the bell icon so you can be notified sometimes when I stream. Thank you, YouTube, for being so efficient in your notification system. But that's the trick. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a little bit of a hot ring trick. Some people tend to like ring magic. Some people tend to like card magic. There's a really diverse community when it comes to virginity and magic. And I hope you pick one particular affiliate to be affiliated with. But that's all for me today, folks. I'm going to figure out different ways to use copper tone sport to get brain cells back in my brain.
Again, when I see you 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 again.